Oh, good morning, afternoon, evening, my viewers. This is Motun Talks, and I would like to say a very big thank you to everyone. It has been so awesome having you all on board and building this community with you. It's a channel whereby we glorify the name of the Lord and we share beautiful, inspiring testimonies and lifestyle, valuable information on lifestyles that cut across every areas of life. And that is why we are here. That's why Mutu Talks is here for you. I really want to say a big thank you. However, today we are still going to be talking on Time Out with Motun, a platform where it's under Motun Talks, and but I need to bring people in to actually give us viable information, and that is why I have my special and beautiful guest today. So I'm going to tell you a big story about how I met her. During the pandemic that happened in 2020, March 2020, we started working from home, and before I knew it, I started getting out of shape. I was weighing a very outrageous weight. I was looking so interesting. Let me just use that word. And I just spoke to one of my pastor's wives, and she just told me, oh, she has an idea about how I could, look healthy and live healthy and, work on my weight. And that is how she introduced me to my beautiful audience today. My beautiful speaker. You wouldn't believe how excited I am that she, even out of her busy schedule, to have agreed to come and speak with us today. And I have no other person in the house. She's going to introduce herself to you, that my nutritionist. She was the one that actually taught me how to eat right, what to eat, and what to do to actually train myself and work on my overweight, and I would like her to introduce herself to us today before we have today's topic. So today we just want to look into healthy living, eating healthy, and in the acceptable way, both spiritual and physical aspect of it. So thank you so much, Ma. I really want to say a very big thank you for coming, for even sparing time out of your tight schedule. I know how very busy you are. Please, can you kindly introduce yourself to my audience?
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me. I am honored. I'm honored to be here. Oh my God. Honestly, this is my passion. This is me. This is what I love to do. My name is Kewve Omoragbon. For those of you who are watching, thank you so much for staying tuned to this channel. Please, I just want to encourage you, hit the subscribe button, because this channel is loaded with informative resources, videos that is going to better your life in every area, general lifestyle, health, wealth, and everything you can think of. So yeah, I'm Kewve Omoragbon. I've been, a health and well-being coach for nearly 3 years now. This is my 3rd year, and I'm so enjoying it, knowing that health is wealth. And this is what we're here to talk about today.
Health is wealth. Yeah. I like that, because health is actually wealth. Once you are healthy, you are going to be having sense of wealth, and you can actually be able to save up, also to do some things that are very important in one's life. So Ma, can you just tell us a brief history about yourself? How did you find yourself in being a nutritionist, a mentor, and stuff? How did you find yourself? Was that what you even begin your career with right from onset?
Oh my God. It's so amazing, this my journey into health, because I don't have any qualification in area of health. It's just my passion. I read law for my 1st, 2nd, and 3rd degree.
Wow.
But venturing into health, I would say, it's been a lovely journey. In this life, I would say it's sometimes it's clothes that cover our nakedness. Nobody actually knows what we go through underneath. And we have a lot of people struggling with health issues. So no matter, it's got nothing to do with education. In fact, with education and technology, there has been so many increase in a lot of health issues. And this was one of the reasons why I started looking and researching into different ways I could help myself. I could help my health, support my general health and well-being, be better. I found myself, struggling with issues with high blood pressure. I found myself in a family that my father and, died from, blood sugar and related issues. I lost a sister to cancer and so many things around me. And I was like, I just need to take charge of my health. And this was what made me to go into in-depth research on the best way to do it naturally, taking care of your health in a natural way. Thank you, man.
Wow, that's quite interesting. That the sometimes we see what is playing at in front of us, and we need to take punitive measure to actually address it. I mean, that's application of wisdom as far as I'm concerned. And because we don't want the same pattern that happens in our family to actually reoccur. And we can actually address that being informed when we are being informed. And that is what you did, deep research to actually get to understand how you could live healthy. Because life is sweet. I know that life is sweet, but even to maintain the sweetness in life, going from one hospital to another is not an interesting thing or what anybody will want to actually experience. And you were able to tackle that. Thank you so much for even sharing that with us. It's very, very informative. Now, the question I have for you is, I remembered when I contacted you the first time and I explained to you, I wanted to, lose weight. And I knew that I don't really eat like that I eat just once a day. And at the end of the day, I'm still seeing myself adding up and, gaining weight. I mean, to me, I started having concerned about my look, my health. And I was just like, I'm not even liking the person I'm seeing. And I knew you gave me some counsel and some tips then. Would you like to also share that? Because somebody like me that doesn't even eat like that, I eat just once a day. And I was still able to add weight that I had to see a nutritionist. So can you just share with us the advice you gave me those days? I really want my audience also to actually know about some tips of how to eat healthy, how to live healthy and stuff like that. Is this something you could help focus on?
Yeah, I'm very happy to do that. With the lockdown, a lot of people had sedentary lifestyles.
Yeah.
Were stuck indoors. We were not going out. There was little or no physical activity.
Yeah.
So when it comes to healthy living, exercise plays about 20% of our lifestyle, and our nutrition plays 80% of our lifestyle. So even with that 20%, people not having an active lifestyle, not going out, not walking, just being indoors, it's enough for them to gain a whole lot of weight, even though they don't eat so much. But even look, what are we eating? Some people don't eat much, but that little thing, most of this junk food in quotes, they are very high in calories. So somebody may have just eaten one burger. It's not much. Maybe we will not feel the person so much, but the calories in that meal, it's so much. It's enough for someone to begin to add weight, especially when they don't have an active life. So one of the tips I'll be giving to people is for them to look at their nutrition. It's not about the quantity, but it's about the quality of your nutrition. So are you eating right? Is your meal in a day, does it consist fully of junk food? You shouldn't be giving our body junk. Permit me to say that our body is the temple of the Holy Spirit. And we need to nourish and cherish our body, which is God's temple. So you cannot pour dustbin into a physical, even in your house, in your room, will you just come and pour dustbin on the floor like that? Then why eat junk food? Junk food is junk, is dustbin. So we need to give our body the right nutrition, the correct thing to support our general health and well-being, not junk food. We need to be looking at our calorie intake. Most of the food we buy from shops, they all have labels. When you see red, you know that food is healthy. Red of fats, red of carbs, red of, red of the salt intake, that's healthy. So it's all those little conscious efforts when you go for your grocery shopping, looking at the labels, making sure that you are picking and selecting foods that are low in calories. That is what is going to help and support us. Then I'll come. Yes, ma, go on, ma.
So from what you're saying, that means we need to be even deliberate in our choice of groceries that we go to the shops to get. That's it. Because if we want to live healthy, we need to be deliberate on what to buy. So can you please name a few of all this that you think is appropriate that will make one to actually be able to live healthy and, not just going to the shop and buying. I mean, some of them, they will have their nutritional content and and their purpose or their usefulness to the body. Is this something, some of them that you could actually list and tell us about? I knew you did some for me then, so I would love my
You see, we need to eat balanced diets. Now, I'm not an advocate of saying don't eat fats, don't eat carbs. We need all the nutrients, but in the correct proportion to support our health and well-being. So when you are going to eat a plate of food, make sure that half of that plate is your veggies, half of the plates. So it's just, we are used to loading our plates with carbohydrates, full it with the rice, full it with the swallow. But make sure that half of that, your plate of food, is veggies. Now, we are saying eat diets that are very high in fruits and vegetables. 5 a day is no longer enough. World Health Organization for some time has now been saying 10 to 13 portions of fruits and veggie. But honestly, with this pandemic and period that we are in, we need so much more in our system. Now, even though we are saying eat plenty of fruits and veggie, I will always say that make sure that your vegetable content is more than your fruits intake. There has to be a balance. I always say 3:1. 3 veggies, 1 fruits. Because veggies are very low in calories. Veggies have, high content of alkaline that our body needs, So, but fruits, on the other hand, yes, fruits contain loads of vitamin C's, loads of antioxidants, but many of the fruits that we eat are very high in natural sugars. And the more fruits we consume, the more sugars that our system, we're injecting into our system, even though they are natural sugars, but at the end of the day, sugar is sugar. So we need to, if we're going to source for fruits, when we're going to shops, source for fruits that are low in calories. Fruits like kiwi, carrots, they are low in calories. Then look at veggies, celery, cucumber is 96% water. Spinach, all these fruits and veggie, they are what we need to be consuming on a daily basis. So we need to be reducing, consciously, deliberately reducing our fats, our carbohydrates intake. We don't need, especially now we're on a lockdown, you don't need, I always say that, yes, we of African origin, we grew up eating foods high in carbs, high in fats, because the kind of lifestyle our forefathers, our great-grandmothers had. Their lifestyle, they were not sitting at home. They used to trek 8 to 10 kilometers to get to the farm. They used to do manual labor on the farm, morning to evening, tilling the ground.
Yes.
walk back again with all the load on their head.
Yes.
They needed all those energy.
Hmm.
So, and of this food has been passed down generation to generation.
Hmm.
But technology has not passed down all those manual labor down.
Hmm.
So we find people eating the same kind of food,
Hmm.
but they don't,
Do the
they are not,
job,
yeah.
workouts and stuff. Yeah. Yeah.
So we have to consciously have an active lifestyle,
Hmm.
doing some form of exercise, even if it's just in your house. We need to consciously now reduce the carbohydrates we are eating because we don't need them, and eat more of fruits and veggie that our body needs.
So
Because fruit
this
and veggie,
carb and calories, is it age specific, or is it just, does it cut across? Because children, do you think little ones or toddler or children that are growing will not need all these carbs and calories? But is it generic across age, or just specific age group that this applies to?
I would say, generally speaking, we and our children, we need to eat healthy. We now have obesity in children, which is a very, very big issue now, especially in this part of the world. So gone are the days that will say children can eat anything. Obesity in children is becoming a disease. Obesity in children is becoming a cause for concern for the society, for our governments now. So we need to begin to educate our children the same way our parents, we got used to eating high in fat, high in carbs from when we were small. It's what I'm used to. So we need to get our children used to healthy eating from when they are small. Eat diet of fruit and veggie. I tell you, when our children get used to eating healthy, they are able to make the right choice for themselves.
Yeah.
So generally speaking, we and children, we all need to eat healthy, cut down on carbs, eat more of fruits and veggie to support our general health and well-being.
That's very interesting, because as even train up, once we've instilled that in them from the early childhood, when they get to adult age or adult age, they are not going to actually depart from it, because it's something that they would have been used to. Not now that I'm still, oh my God, okay, I'm told not to eat, I'm told not to eat this, and but if it has been something I grew up with, I'm not going to find it a little bit challenging to adopt this new system. And well, it actually works, because I started in June, if you remember, I started with you in June 2020, and tremendously, I adhering to your instructions and guidance and stuff, I think I saw tremendous changes and results, which I'm very proud of, So, Ma, it's so interesting to know that you have a legal practitioning background, and then now you turn to a nutritionist. And I don't know, do you have the kind of fulfillment in that? Is it that you went to a group that helped you to make you who you are today, or how did you know being a nutritionist and living healthy is what is for you? Did you regret even going for law? So now, do you find fulfillment in what you do? So can you
Let me say a little bit about my background. Naturally, I love helping people. It gives me fulfillment when I help people, when I make a difference in the lives of people. So part of my work, the job I had, I used to run, we call it a legal clinic, but it was like a small law firm where we give out free legal advice and free legal help, assistance to women. So whether women who have been abused, women who are trying to get some maintenance from their husbands or ex-husbands or things like that. So it's been my passion helping women. I don't like seeing women suffering. So, and I found out that some of the issues that some of these women were coming to us about, it was affecting their health as well. We're having a lot of women developing issues like high blood pressure, developing many health issues as a result of other problems that they were having. So it made me to start researching on, collaboration between law and medicine, how there can be a collaboration, because you have a lot of people going to doctor for health problems, meanwhile legal issues that they had. So they have legal issues, they're having health issues as well. That was what brought me into the research that brought me into this country where I am in that. So again, like I said, even for me myself, that having health issues, I was looking for a way out. I found out that I can help a whole lot of women with their health issues. I can help a whole lot of women overcome challenges that they are having. So I'm still doing my passion of helping women, my passion helping them to achieve their very best, to get off illnesses, sicknesses, have a better life, be fulfilled, have a social network, knowing that they can do things, empowering them, their health and financially as well. That is my passion, and I'm getting all the fulfillment doing what I'm doing. Whenever I can, I still give out any legal advice or whatever that they need. But my passion is helping women, empowering them, women empowerment, and that's what I'm doing, and I'm achieving it. Thank you.
So, from being a lawyer, food nutritionist, now you're into women empowerment in health, in financial freedom, and do you want to tell us a bit about this? So, are you also diversifying into doing business and stuff like that also?
Right. Okay. So the company I'm with, we are a health and wellness company.
Okay.
All about, using fruits and vegetables to support our general health and well-being. The power of fruits and vegetables for our body to heal itself and all that. There, apart from our health, there is a business side to it. So we know that health is wealth. At the same time, we are getting paid to live healthy, and we are getting paid to help others to live healthy. So there is a business side to it when we begin to inspire healthy living and help others to also live healthy. That you begin to earn extra income. You begin to earn residual income. I've been able, since being with this company for about 2.5 years, I've been able to say bye-bye to my full-time job. And this is what I'm doing, as my normal day-to-day job. And it's giving me much more than I was paid while I was working full-time. So for anybody who is looking for that extra income, you can get the best of both worlds. You can be healthy and you can be wealthy at the same time. So it's just an encouragement to get everybody on board. Let's live healthy. Let's get healthy.
Honestly.
Of inspiring healthy
oh
living.
My God. So like the adage says, you can actually kill one bird. I mean, two birds with one stone. So by living healthy, you are also having income and being empowered to be able to live in the comfort of your home and do things not the way you want, what has been structured, but the way you have structured things and have that liberation. Honestly, I really want to say a very big thank you for giving us this information, and it's very, very impacting. And so I don't know, do you have anyways, so what I would do is maybe anybody that wants to actually know about so do people have to contact you? Can you give out your contact to people if they want to reach out to you to ask further questions about how they want to live healthy, or they want to have an appointment on just discussion about their nutrition or what they need to take? And anybody that wants to talk to you regarding the health is wealth, they could also find something. So if you have any link or contact that people can actually reach out to you on, is this something you're willing to do about that?
Of course, sure. We're all about inspiring healthy living. So at the bottom of the link of this video, there'll be a link for you, and there'll be contact information for you to be able to get in touch with us, contact us, and we'll be happy to get you started on your own health journey. We'll be happy to get you started on your own business journey as well, so that you can to earn that extra income. You know, I always tell people, even if all you are doing is saving the money, you can imagine if you are saving 100, 200, 500, 1,000 every month, what it will you be at the end of the year. So, but it can also do a lot. Maybe you're thinking of changing your car, you want to buy a brand new car, you want a down payment for a mortgage. The extra income opportunity from this will help you to, you know, afford all those things that would have been like a mirage before. So please feel free. All the contact information will be, you know, in this video. So please do well to contact and we'll get you started.
Thank you so much, Pastor Kewve. Even though you didn't introduce yourself as a pastor, if you don't know, she's a nutritionist, she's a pastor's wife, she's a mother, she's a business person there, I mean, consultant, and she has so much. And I just felt it would be appropriate to bring her on board to time out with Motun under Motun Talks, you know, so that she can give us valuable information. As you can see, your health is wealth, and it's not just we planning it when we have grown up. We need to also train our children from their childhood on how to live healthy, and it has to be a deliberate effort right from getting your groceries. It is not when you get to the shelf. Once you want to get your groceries, you are deliberate, and that is what I was doing. I knew maybe because we didn't have much time, she would have talked about nuts, how to snack on something different. You know, you told me on what to snack on when I'm hungry, and the time is not too appropriate, you know. And you talked to me about detoxation, to detox myself before doing some of the other insights you give to me. So if you want to reach out to Pastor Mrs. Kewve, you can actually drop it on the comment button below, on the comment below. Write any question you want to ask, or you send an email to me. The email is right under this video. And if you also want to learn more about the healthy living she has spoken about, or the business aspect, kindly click on the links below. You will be able to reach out, and the team will respond to you as soon as possible. I really want to say a very big thank you, Ma, for creating time and making time out of your busy schedule. I know you are very, very busy. I know about that. But for even to honor this call and to come and share the weight of your knowledge, I say a very big thank you, Ma. And I'm sure my audience also are very grateful for that. So this is Motun Talks, a platform we share the goodness of God and we share valuable information. The information for today is more on our healthy living and healthy lifestyle, and that is why I have my guest today, Pastor Kewve, on the channel with us. I really want to say a very big thank you for staying up to this very moment. God bless you. As is our normal norm, please, we are still building this community, and we can build it by you liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. Please click the bell button. This is Motun Talks. God bless you. Bye. Thank you so much, Ma. God bless you, Ma.